Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, we talked about cleaning up any of that residue that we left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone, and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain. Never having enough. Being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about all the different personalities of different people and how we are all different and unique, but yet so much the same. And the reason I'm talking about this is I get to meet fascinating people through real estate and I get challenged. And thank God I am an open person and I let everybody in and I rent to so many different types of people. People would honestly say I'm not judgmental, but I am careful. I will watch for the signs whether somebody's lying to me or not, or they're bullshitting and not giving me the correct credentials. I remember doing a course in California with Louise Hay. It was absolutely beautiful. It was profound. It was powerful. People came from all over the world. We were all looking for answers, and for 10 days, all day long, 8 hours a day, every time there was a break, we had to sit with somebody different and talk with them and learn about them. And this is how this really came about, how much I realized you can't judge a book by its cover. Everybody has a story. You would be shocked. Everybody has some form of abuse, some form of dysfunction in their families. There's all different forms. Abuse comes in every different form. It could be physical, it could be mental, it could be spiritual, it could be financial, it could be sexually. There's all different forms of abuse. And this is where we're all the same. This is where we all have the struggle. We all come from dysfunction. We all want to make sense of our lives. We all want to be respected. So, today, I want you to really challenge yourself and talk to someone that you would never normally talk to and ask questions like ask them where they came from, be interested. I'm a big question asker. That's why I learn so much. My husband says to me, I don't know anybody that knows everything about everybody. I ask questions and they love sharing about themselves. People love sharing about themselves and I love listening. That's how I learn. That's how I grow. That's how I get topics on my podcast, and especially when I do couples counseling, individual counseling, because everybody gets raw in my room and I get to see and hear where they're really coming from. And challenge yourself today when you're at work or somebody that you would absolutely think you would have no interest in. And it's going to open your horizons for different people to come into your life, relationships, everything. Be open, even if you're having bad luck with relationships with the same old people that you constantly attract. Maybe be open for something different, and you'd be amazed. So today will be a challenging day to get out of your comfort zone and to let different people in, listen to their story, listen to where they come from, and maybe even at work, maybe they could even help you at work and delegate. And all the gifts and the talents that they have, they will surprise you. My 22-year-old grandson is helping me in ways I never thought I could be helped. Where my stepson used to do the same with me with the computer and the knowledge, and now I'm learning just again the different gifts that my own blood and the people around me have. My grandchildren, I learned from them. So let's be open today and remember balance, not too much of anything, our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, life in harmony, when we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You teach yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, if you have an attitude today, be attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a little saying from the Dalai Lama. Compassion and love are not mere luxuries. As the source both inner and external peace, they are fundamental to the continued survival of our species. On one hand, they constitute nonviolence in action. On the other, they are the source of all spiritual qualities of forgiveness, tolerance, and all the virtues. The Dalai Lama. Okay, I'm going to read a little part from Michael Singer, The Other Untethered Soul. I told you I like to read from different books, and he really helped me with my emotions. I have so many different people that help me with different areas of my life, and this is where I give the credit to with the emotional side. We are all emotional human beings. Today's message, if you like energy, and you do, then don't ever close. The more you learn to stay open, the more the energy can flow into you. You practice opening by not closing. Anytime you start to close, ask yourself whether you really want to cut off the energy flow. Because if you want, you can learn to stay open no matter what happens in this world. You just make a commitment to explore your capacity of receiving unlimited energy. You simply decide not to close. Think about a specific time when you stayed open even when circumstances or internal urges prompted you to close. Was it a struggle? Write about why you decide to put out the effort not to close. Complete the sentence. I can stay open to my deepest source of energy no matter the circumstances. Wow, wow, wow. This brings me back to when my ex-husband went to prison, and when I was in therapy, I was bawling and bawling and bawling, and I'm saying, well, what if he relapses? What if he doesn't change? What if? And I really didn't even have divorce or separation in my thinking. It just never was in my thinking, and this is what the therapist said. This is why I love two heads are better than one. He said, Marianne, you are doing so well. If he doesn't stay clean, you leave. And if he stays clean, you'll be with him forever. And I go, oh my God, you mean I have an option? I can go? I didn't even know that leaving was an option. I just didn't have that thinking. You know, it's how we're brought up. It's how we're programmed. It's how everything is. And it was just such a freedom. So what I did was I dove into the whole prison stay with my ex-husband and loved every minute of it and really took it on and kept my energy open and made it a very positive thing, going back and forth and supporting him. And my nightmare did come true. But you know what was beautiful? I stayed open. I stayed happy. I stayed positive for myself, for my children, for my ex. And we all learned from this experience, and it allowed me to attract the most beautiful other human soul, my second love, an even deeper love, most profound love, because I did stay true to myself. I did stay open for something different, for something new, for something so much better, and I got it. So today, and the other thing too, I stopped listening to the news because we cannot control with what other people do. We have our own drama in our life. We have our own issues to deal with. We have our own children and grandchildren and partners and kids and everything else in our life. And I remember a friend of mine said in a program, just enjoy what you have. We all take turns with different forms of suffering, different forms of pain, different forms of illness. Just enjoy what you have and what's put in front of you, what you have today. Don't focus on yesterday. Don't focus on tomorrow. This truly means stay in the moment, stay in the day, stay with what you have. Stop creating more than what you don't have, and watch how amazing your day goes. And shut down all the negativity, shut down all the negative news, shut down your phone if it keeps bringing you over negative news, shut down all those apps. Watch how incredible your day goes. And when you find yourself starting to slip back and go into that morose state, smash the thoughts and go into opening up again and go back to your happiness. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. Two heads are better than one. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody that you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow, in 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And remember, share it with 10 other people, and they could share it with 10 other people. That's the only way we're going to get it out there. And the more people we help win, the more we win. And remember, I want you to have a jaw-dropping day today, and thank you for listening.